Hey everybody, this is Bev Gray from Technique Tuesday. Today I am sharing with you a video created by Tam Hess featuring the Gallica Rose stamp set and watercolors. The Gallica Rose stamp set is part of our Greenhouse Society collection. To get started, Tam stamped the Gallica Rose on some watercolor paper using some ink that was waterproof. That's important when you're working with watercolors. Now notice how Tam loads her brush with some of the clean water and then floods it into the space within some of the petals on that flower image. Then using a smaller brush, she picked up some of the purple color and maybe a little bit of a pinky burgundy color and started flooding it into each of those petals. Notice that she uses the wet brush to move that color around to get it where she really wants. She can add color by dipping her brush back in and then just goes back into those petals to really wash in some beautiful color. Now once she's got the color washed into each petal, then she's going back and putting some more intense colors in the areas where the shadows would naturally fall. Now one of the things that I'm really learning from watching Tam is that sometimes you need to set your watercolor piece aside and let it dry so that your hand has room to rest. You can either spin it around so that you're not working where it's wet, or you can just set it aside and let it dry. Now another thing I'm learning from watching Tam is how important it is to have both a rinse water dish and a clean water dish. Now as long as she's working sort of in the same color family like the purples, she just goes and gets some more clean water when she picks up additional paint. But when she starts switching to another color family like the greens, you'll see that she rinses her brushes really thoroughly before dipping her brush in the clean water and then picking up the green paint. If you don't do that, your colors will get kind of muddy and they won't be as pretty. Now at the start of this video I mentioned that the Gallica Rose is part of our Greenhouse Society collection. That Greenhouse Society collection is made up of fresh flower and nature themed stamps and also coordinating dies. On the first of each month we release those new products, those new Greenhouse Society products, and they're really designed especially for classic card makers who love to color. To finish her purple Gallica Rose, Tam added a little bit of yellow in the very center of it, and then she set it aside and let it thoroughly dry. Once her watercolor piece was dry, she got out the matching die and cut out her Gallica Rose. I think the Gallica Rose is going to be a favorite around here because we ended up making several cards using that stamp set and that die. If you'd like to see the Gallica Rose products or any of the Greenhouse stamps and dies, you can pop on over to our website or look in the description on our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching.